Good morning. So this weekend I got the first lowball offer on something that I've seen in a long time, and I was a little shocked at the offer, but whatever. That's sometimes how lowballs are. But I wanted to actually talk a little bit more about this because we are seeing a change in the market, and a change in the market may make some buyers think that, hey, now's the time to get a deal. I will say that it's still, as you hear me say, it's still a seller's market in most markets here in the southern Maine, southern New Hampshire area. Still a seller's market. Prices may need to come down a little bit, but it's still a seller's market. So some things to think about if you are going to lowball a seller. Number one is show your work. So your real estate agent should be writing up like a good old CMA to help to advise you on what to offer on a property. So you show your work on why and how you came up with this offer. Now, things that I've been seeing lately that don't really make a difference in the offer is what you would do to the property to update it and make it your own. That really doesn't have a bearing on what the actual market value is on a property right now. Unless you're really looking at something that's a property that's like a flip or a foreclosure or something where you're going to have to do some structural work, etc. But other than that, a typical seller in today's market doesn't care that you want to knock down a kitchen wall and put in some new flooring, and that justifies your offer unless it's in a distressed condition. So show your work, have a really good market analysis done to present with your offer that shows the seller exactly how you came up with this value. Days on market. So I know that the market isn't as crazy as it was, so we're seeing days on market creep up, and that is how many days the property is on the market before it actually goes under agreement. So I know, for instance, I have a listing in Elliott right now, and we just ran days on market. The days on market in Elliott, I believe, was it's 45 days on market before something actually is going under agreement. And of course, they've got the market there is just a lot different. But if you're going to lowball somebody, figure out what's the average days on market. And this is your agent should be doing this. You don't need to figure this out. This is why your agent is getting paid. So have them figure out what's the average days on market versus how long this house has been on the market. If the average days on market is 30 days and the house has been on the market for 2 weeks, well, then you're not really in a position to really lowball somebody quite yet. I would go for after you're past to the average days on market. I would keep your contingencies very, very light if you are doing a lowball offer. So examples of that is waiving inspections. I would personally not advise clients of mine to make a lowball offer if they had a home sale contingency, regardless of the status of the contingency. One thing that agents don't do that we used to do a lot is you can, as a buying agent, you can, and they used to, present the offer directly to the client. So the listing agent and the buyer's agent meet with the sellers and sit down and explain the offer. And sometimes in a lowball, especially if there's been a lot of work done to prepare the offer, which there should be, the agents coming together and the buyer agent actually explaining the offer to the seller is highly recommended. I love getting to do that. I think it's a good experience for everybody. And it's just like the difference between texting and having a phone call. You can convey so much more through a phone call or a face-to-face conversation rather than here's a bunch of pieces of paper with numbers on them. And then if you do a face-to-face presentation, sorry, I have my notes right here so I don't forget what to say. If you do a face-to-face presentation, I would, if you really do have a good faith, if you're making a good faith effort to come to an agreement, I would reiterate that. Sellers, for instance, my sellers that got a lowball offer, they're just like, no. That's it. They're not going to deal with those buyers. If you really do want the property and you're willing to make an agreement and put good faith effort forward, then you should convey that to your agent, and your agent should convey that to the sellers directly or the listing agent. So those are my tips. If you think you are ready to start making lowball offers in this market, God bless you. Send me a message if you're interested in your home's value, or if you are ready to get out there and start looking for a house. You guys have a great day.